Down. To throw again. Connor. Looking left side, and it's complete. And he has another first down as he'll get the ball down to the Eagles' 30.
I don't believe that this opening drive is surprising to either one of us after the time we spent with the coaching staff and players prior to the game. What about you?
Absolutely. Not only that, but that big article in the paper this morning about their philosophy on starting games like you're shot out of a cannon, and that's what they've done. Very methodical here on this first drive.
Yeah, so many teams talk about that fast start. We're actually seeing it happen right here in front of us.
But now the kicker. Can they cap it off by putting the ball in the end zone? Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave him with a third and about 5.
Well, big man with ball met bigger man on the other side of the line. A really nice play for the defense.
From the gun on third down. Connor. On the catch, it's Crowder. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. A chance for the first score of this Super Bowl. Here's first and goal. Operating from the gun. Connor looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Jordan Thomas, the one he was looking for, but it'll be second and goal. A line of scrimmage, once again the 5 as they get ready for second and goal. And they'll let the fullback try and take him home. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with third and 1. Looking to cash in on this opening drive. Here's third and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on fourth down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on fourth down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
Now McManus will line up for the field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And the 11-year veteran bangs it through, and the Patriots jump out to a 3-0 lead. 3 points, probably not going to win this Super Bowl, but at least you get something on the opening drive.
And it's certainly not going to lose it. So the bottom line is, come away with the points now, come back and get greedy later, and try and put it in the end zone.
This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. So here come the Eagles for their initial possession of the game. And leading them out there, their 6'5" quarterback.
And what I'm looking for from him today, the things every quarterback is looking to do. Lead his team to a victory. Doesn't matter whether he's throwing it, running it, handing it off, however he has to do it, as well as exhibiting some leadership, that's what he's trying to accomplish.
They'll try and start this drive in the air, eluding the pressure right. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Philadelphia. A big play there. 81 yards. And the Eagles have taken the lead. When they drew that up, I don't think they envisioned it ending in a house call. But he got him, took it all the way home.
Really impressive run after the catch, wasn't it? That was really special by him. But let's face it, in today's NFL, those tight ends are often former wide receivers or maybe even sometimes bigger running backs. They just put them in a position to get a great matchup and make plays like that.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone.
Get ready, get ready, get ready.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. They trail early on in this Super Bowl as they come up 1st and 10. Off play action. Connor. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far at second down. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll try the left side. Tyler. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a third down.
And 2 stop. 55, mark back, 55.
Looking to throw. Counter. He's got his target. It's the tight end, Tyler Higbee. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down.
So much about offense is what you call hidden yardage. You know, you throw the ball to someone, they catch it, and then they can make a big play. You know, they create a play, run after catch. They did a really nice job here of limiting that and keeping him from a first down.
They stopped him in his tracks. And out now come the Eagles. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. That's what you work on all the time. Make sure that no one gets behind you. That's the cardinal sin of defense, not giving up the long pass. They did. Let's see how they adjust.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. 2nd and 10. Blitz coming, and down he goes. Eric Armstead breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Nice play there to force the incompletion. And to me, one thing's for sure. When you're the underdogs and you're playing on the road, you absolutely have to get takeaways. You've got to get the ball from them.
Yeah, win that turnover battle is going to be key. They didn't get one there, but you get the feeling they keep making plays like that, they might just get a few. Yeah,
once you get one, defensive teams think they come in bunches.
57's the mark. Watch 57. Your track, your track.
On 1st down, Connor. Complete to Washington. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. That one good for 13 at a New England 1st down. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, Connor. This one caught by Crowder. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give him 19 there as the drive marches forward. Now a carry here for their fullback. Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. It'll be a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd and 11. On 2nd down now, it's Tyler, and they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. That'll be a loss of a yard, and it leads to a 3rd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
2 running plays, each lose a yard. They'll need to do much better now on 3rd and 12. From the gun, Connor. And that will be incomplete.
They went with the dime look that time on defense, just flooded the field with defensive backs, blanketed everyone, took away all the passing angles, thus the incompletion.
The kick by McManus is good. And they'll get it back within a point at 7-6. No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been had he simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. So that changes things in a big way. Now from all the way down inside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Escaping the pressure right. This is caught. Gronkowski. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The Eagle passing game looking good on this drive. It's a first down. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And that'll move him a little closer as he takes it from the 7 down to the 4-yard line.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 4. Flushed out right. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And they had 3 points last time, but they didn't want 3 points because they were well within range of scoring a touchdown. We'll see if they can do better now.
I'm with you on that one. Let's just go ahead and be frank about the whole thing. The only one happy about a 3-point
kicker.
Exactly. You put it through the post. That's going to help him in contract time. But that offense, they're thinking, let's get in the end zone this time.
I don't know if that helped him in contract time. You could have kept that one through.
I don't know about that.
Toe bash.
I don't know about that. Super toe.
They get just a yard back there, and now they'll be looking at a tough 3rd and 15. Throwing on 3rd and long. Connor looking for his running back, and he's got it. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and that'll bring up 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. It's taken on the 25. A great blocking, nearly sprung him there. 28-yard return. And the Eagles will have great starting field position here as they take over. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Eluding the pressure right. Throwing right, and that's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia! A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now he's having a nice little first half for your partner.
And it's a first half that leaves us anticipating what can still come. I mean, 2 touchdowns already here through the 2nd quarter. There could be plenty more before this game is over.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score. They know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. A quick throw complete to Washington.
The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. From the gun on 3rd down, Connor. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at about the 31.
Boy, Brandon, that's what I'd call an ill-advised pass right there on 3rd down. I mean, you just need a yard or two to keep the drive going. Instead, he's trying to hit a home run. You've got to really like your chances if you're going to take a shot like that.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Now throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. A really nice gain of 25 yards.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, he was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Flush to his right. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
I think that interception happened for two reasons. Quarterback gets outside the pocket and panics a little bit, and receiver doesn't make sure he's absolutely in an open spot. So there's a guy lurking, took the ball from him.
Yeah, so don't wave your arms, right, as a receiver if you're not wide open.
Got to know that you're open, otherwise you just don't do it.
10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. Now the Patriots moving quickly, hustling up to the line. Second down and inches. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. Throwing on first down. Connor. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Second and 10 from the 33-yard line. Throwing again. Connor. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's third down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Operating from the gun. Connor. He's going to go for a big play downfield. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Here we go.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. You've got under a minute to go here until halftime. You've got the good-sized lead. No need to do anything crazy.
No, there really is.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And he's able to get it back to the 33-yard line.
So first thing that crossed my mind is why didn't they just sit on the lead and take it to the locker room? They're in good shape.
Absolutely. And from this spot on the field, now you've given the other side a chance for points here going into intermission.
Yeah, you changed the momentum of the game, and it's something you did not need to do.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. To throw again. Connor. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Back to throw. Connor gets this into the hands of the tight end, Higbee. And this play comes to a halt at the 33, and obviously that's well short of the first down. They get 12 yards back, but it still leads to a 4th and long. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. Now a timeout coming here defensively. As on 4th down, may as well make them punt it. So now the field goal unit trots out there for the 3rd time tonight. From the right hash and call it an even 50 yards. And this is good. It was running out of gas there at the end, but he winds up getting just enough on it. So a late turnover leads to a quick drive, and in turn that quick drive leads to 3 points.
So someone makes a mistake, but how about the other side learning from that mistake, taking care of the ball, and making sure they put some points on the board? Well done.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Time for a final kneel down or a safe run, and then they can head to the locker room with a lead.
Yeah, or they can even run a screen. You know, something they feel is somewhat safe that might actually pop and turn into a big play. That's what you usually run in this situation.
Or go 4 verticals because why not?
Because you're feeling it, right? You're just feeling it.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. So the halftime show of the Super Bowl abbreviated. Ready to go for the second half. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. Out come the Eagles now as he'll go on offense first here in the third quarter. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. They'll look to throw here. Got his man, Robbie Anderson. His first catch of this Super Bowl, and it'll be good for a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Back to throw here. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. So he can't hang on, and as I watch that unfold, I remembered an expression that I've heard, maybe from you, I don't know, but you're going to get hit anyways, might as well hold on to the ball.
Well, you know a coach said that, right? Yeah. Not an actual player. No chance at all. Way easier said than done.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Buying time to his left. He'll run it. Good coverage downfield led to him taking off, picking up the first down on a 13-yard run.
Looks to me, partner, like he's learned a little bit because earlier in the game, I think he was trying to force a lot of throws into his windows that just weren't open.
Yeah, the interceptions had plagued him, especially a second interception, really a bad throw. So maybe a better decision there.
Yeah, no doubt about it. I think he learned from earlier in the game, and he's applying it now.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nothing fancy on first down, but a very consistent type of a play. Hit that slant. A lot of people call it an extension of the running game, and it can be if that pass is completed, because you hit a guy on the run like that, he often can go for big yardage.
Sets him up nicely for 2nd down, staying ahead of schedule. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first. They look to throw now on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. In for the score. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind, because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
Just like that.
They'll look to throw. Out to his left. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This is fielded a couple yards deep. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Pats at the line ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half.
And the ball is knocked out. And it's picked up by the Eagles. And some room to maneuver. There he goes left. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. So the special teams penalty cost some yardage there as they come out on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw, escaping the pressure right. And now he's going to use his legs. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A nifty bit of scrambling there. 12 yards, 1st down. Back to throw now on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And that's going to be caught for an Eagles touchdown. An 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. And let's count them up now. 1, 2, 3, 4 touchdown receptions for him in this game.
And just one shy of the NFL record. What a great performance. Going up and catching the football, creating space, and finding the end zone. That's what it's all about.
And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. And is there bad blood here? I mean, go for 2 when you're up that much?
If there wasn't before, there is now. When you do that, you've just announced to everyone, you just don't care about the other side at all. All you care about is what you're doing, and they just want pile-up points.
They did. The Pats at the line, ready to go. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for him. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards there for the Patriots as they've got themselves a 1st down. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run it now out of the gun. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground. Tyler, and they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play went nowhere. Losing yardage. It'll be back at the 36. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down. A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. Over the middle, complete. That's Tyler. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down.
30 base. Watch the shot. Get it.
And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he will have a 1st down at about the 21-yard line. 3 yards there, good enough to keep the drive moving. They'll try and run with their fullback. And he tries to power forward, but he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 4 yards on the play. And that's going to make it 2nd and 14.
After a play like that, there should be congratulations all the way around, I think, because if you can stop a big throwback like that, that's not easily done.
Yeah, he does not go down easily, you're right, but he did there. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Connor. Here's Washington, touchdown, New England. James Washington there to make the grab. And the Patriots get a score closer.
And that touchdown ends a streak, for lack of a better word, of 3 field goals that they put on the board previously. They finally cracked the code.
Yeah, they've been down there. They've been in enemy territory, as you said. They just hadn't been able to punch it in until that point. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. 1 quarter remains here in the Super Bowl. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. 25 yards that time. On first down, he'll drop to throw, eluding the pressure right. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked up by Jalen Ramsey. And that gives him now 3 interceptions in the game.
Well, someone's locked into what they're trying to get done in the passing game. When was the last time we had someone get 3 in a contest?
2011, wasn't it? Kurt Coleman.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
With the Eagles.
That's right. Then with the Eagles, and I believe it was against Washington and Rex Grossman.
That's correct. They only got a yard out of that last completion, and that makes this 2nd and 9. Second and 9 now. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. Give them 5 on the screen play, and that'll set up a 3rd down. And on 3rd down, a nickel formation here defensively. From the gun, Connor. And a throw right sideline is complete. A well-executed 22-yard gain. On first down, Connor. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And down inside the 15 he goes. That one good for 13 at a New England first down. From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And that is incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they've blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
Call it a gain of 4, and it'll leave them with a 3rd down and 6 to go. To throw on 3rd down, Connor. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and that's going to make it 4th down. If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. On 4th down, Connor. That's caught. It's Thomas. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit.
Now a loose football. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Patriots. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
No gain on the play there, 2nd down. They'll run it here. This is their fullback getting the carry. He will push his way down to about the 14. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. On third down, it's Tyler. And the tackle made at the 13. He is well short of the first. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a fourth down. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on fourth down. On fourth down, Connor.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just darted in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Jason Garrett might be wanting to reconsider the decision to go for it there. And the Eagles defense able to hold. And an alley to run. And at the end of it, he's stripped. Ball comes loose. And this one's going to go out of bounds, so no recovery. But on fourth down, a change of possession anyway. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. That one looks like he'll throw here. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4.
And a lot of people ask the same question all the time. Why do we see so many slants in the red zone? Well, the windows are tighter. Everything's more condensed. It has to be quicker, and you've got to deliver the ball on time. Your biggest worry, the ball gets tipped in the air. Because if that happens, then...
And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Eagles able to push further out in front. Now the try here for the point after. And another touchdown, maybe rubbing it in a little here. That post-game handshake between coaches might be tense.
Yeah, I would say it will be a little bit tense, but you have to look at it from the side of the victor. They're in a tight battle. They may need those points in case of a tiebreaker at the end of the year.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. On first and 10, Connor. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That one good for 13 and a New England first down. So here's a first and 10 at the 38. Looking to throw. Connor. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. That pass play wound up for negative yardage, so here's 2nd and 11. This is caught by Gill. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts as they get it with 26 seconds to go in the football game. Throwing on first down. Connor throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. So 2nd in inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker. Washington's got it. 14 yards is the pickup there, the New England first down. On first down, Connor finding his safety valve here. That's complete. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. And the Lombardi Trophy will rest in the city of brotherly love. The Philadelphia Eagles are the Super Bowl champs. And when this moment comes, I think you look back at all the blood, sweat, and tears, the offseason, the workouts, training camp, week 1, 2, 3, all building up now to say you're a Super Bowl champion. It's worth it.
It certainly is, and rarely do we have a team that hoists a Lombardi Trophy that didn't have their share of bumps along the way, didn't have to face some adversity in the journey, and now they get to just enjoy it and revel in it. And all offseason, They'll be signing their autographs with Super Bowl champion underneath it.
And they are the Super Bowl champs. The Lombardi Trophy is theirs, and so are bragging rights for an entire season. What a season it has been. Feels like we have been there every step of the way. Our entire crew doing a wonderful job. Thanks to my broadcast partner, Charles Davis. For all those guys, I'm Brandon Gaudin signing off. We'll talk to you next season right here on EA Sports.
Ladies and gentlemen,